Hello everyone, this is Anim here for another reaction video. And for today, I'm going to do somewhat of a classic film. And this is a film from the late legendary father of clay animation or claymation, Vinton. And this is a film, a short film called Close Monday. So here we go. So nice establishing shot here. I kind of wonder how he did this. I'm guessing he maybe put a light inside of an object. Maybe use a stencil to kind of create that effect. Very nice model here of this building. You know, the inside is lit very well, outside just very dark. You can tell there's no modeling or anything of lamps or anything. Kind of see the character kind of slogging along. Very good movement here of the reaction of this gentleman, kind of a drunkard coming in to the building.
Oh, picture. Oh.
Okay, I guess this is a museum. I guess it would be strange for someone who's drunk coming into a museum, especially seeing a lot of abstract and modern art, you know, and how they're reacting to it. But again, very well put together. I really like the composition of how this is here. Oh wow! And just by looking at, I guess in his mind, you know, the character's mind, every piece of art is coming to life for him. Oh wow! That's very trippy right there. You kind of notice how he's kind of just floating in the air, kind of going down the stairs. I like the music. And really, I'm wondering how he really was able to get all that to come out in time.
What was that guy thinking of?
Especially with the stop motion and claymation, trying to get everything going in time with music. It's definitely a lot harder than other forms of animation.
I wonder what makes it work.
Wow, so much work goes into that. And you have to remember that, again, you're talking about 20 frames per second. He has to reform that for every single shot, every single frame that he's filming.
Thank you for turning me on. I am a replica of the Model 505 Type C electro brain equipped with quasi-etherical input, which is proved infallible in advancing reasoning quotients far and above that of my inferior humanoid creators. Now that you have activated my energy cells, I will proceed to carry out the infinite mutations for which I was.
Wow, the facial animation is really, really good. The phonemes are really, really good with the mouth.
Short program does not know short compute. Correct error key mutations metamorphological mutations reversal comparative mutations metamorphology quotiental program quotient as the world turns 6 o'clock news. That's the way it is. Mutations metamorphological mutations resistors the resistors free the resistors metamorphological mutations
I will say this: if you're a little kid watching this will freak you out. Most definitely.
Blabbermouth computer. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out. Oh.
I really like the close-up shots on showing the emotion of the character. In many ways, it crosses the axis. And if you understand filmmaking, it's crossing the axis a lot to get the shot for the character. It's not establishing. It's not creating a secondary shot to allow you to be able to naturally turn or naturally go into the shot of looking at him directly faced from forward. Nice change of focus right here. And again, if you notice, you see all the little particles and everything. That's definitely not a filter effect. In software, that is actually that shows you that this is genuine film. And again, you see a lot of the emotion. You see all the detail that's here within the face, and you see the motion that's going on in it. Again, just think about having to reform and reshape that for every frame, or at least every 2 to 4 frames. You're reshaping it, to create the animation.
Oh, if only my master could have seen more of the beauty in life. Here I am on my knees, doomed to wear this sorrowful face, scrubbing this cold stone floor forever, forever, and forever.
And you notice kind of that this kind of a medium to medium shot here. Even though this character is speaking, you don't really see the mouth movement as much. Again, because you can't really see it as much, you can minimize the actual mouth movement. You don't have to do as much animation. So again, it saves a lot of time and energy. Oh, wow. So now this man becomes an exhibit himself. He becomes a part of the actual museum. Wow. Well, maybe that's why this closed on Mondays. So again, really good, really good short film. Very expressive. Yeah, and what people really need to understand when it comes to animation, you can do anything that you want, regardless of the genre. Like here with claymation, stop motion. Today with 3D CGI animation, 2D animation, whatever you want, you can create whatever you want. You can express yourself in any way that you want to that you really can't do in live action film, and that's what's so wonderful about animation. You pretty much you're only limited by your own imagination, and certain genres of animation allow for more freedom in creativity. I would say, even though I'm primarily a 3D animator, you're still limited by what you can do within the software. You can do a lot of things. You can do a great many things. But again, me also being an artist, being able to draw, I can draw almost anything. The only thing that I can't really do or make is create something that is as fluid and as three-dimensional as 3D CGI. Now you can, and it would just take so much work and so much actual rendering. I mean, you're talking about creating a full fine art piece or fine art painting for every single frame in order to create that look or that feel. But you can do it. But again, going back into this film, I'm guessing that here's this man just kind of wandering into this gallery. We don't know why, but you see this bottle in his hand. He seems to be drunk, and he's looking at each piece, and it's all coming to life to him. Whether it's coming to life to him as some sort of illusion to him, because he's drunk, or it might be coming to life to him in really coming to life to him. But as he's going across the room, he's becoming engrossed in what he's seeing. And as he's on his way out, he steps onto the pedestal and therefore becomes the art piece. And again, I'm sure there's so many different things that anybody in the audience, anybody watching this, can get from this film. But yeah, I'm not really sure exactly what is really being said, but it's such a great way of expression. And I challenge everybody here to watch this film again and to really, really watch Will Vinton films. His films are really, really great. I grew up with a lot of Will Vinton animated films. Again, we had HBO when I was little, and HBO back when I was young had so much animation. Most of the animation they had came from the Film Board of Canada, and a lot of independent animated short films. And watching that, first and foremost, the film Watership Down got me really wanting to be an animator. But seeing all these different animated films really boosted and bolstered my want to actually get into animation and to create. So again, I really challenge you to take a look at all these films, old and new, and go back even further. Go all the way back to the very beginning of animation and really take a look at it to see what was done then and see how experimental everything was all the way up until today. Because there's so many great films out there to really look at. And again, this is a great one. Definitely look up Will Vinton. Will Vinton Studios is the precursor to what is called Leica today. So definitely look into Will Vinton. He has he has a huge catalog of just great and even disturbing films. This is something that you may not want your kids, or you may not want kids to really be watching it, because it could be a little bit disturbing, seeing some of the imagery, but it's absolutely beautiful and some great storytelling. So again, this is another great film, another great reaction. Make sure that you hit like, share, and hit the subscribe button. And hey, I'll be back with another reaction. Who knows what I'll be reacting to? It could be 3D animation, 2D, or it could be another claymation. But with that said, Anim signing off.